Welcome. Most of us know the sun salutations, but there's also such a thing as the moon salutations. And moon salutations are a calm way of movement that prepare you for the evening time and for a good night sleep. While we do the moon salutations, we move through the whole body, preparing the whole body more into a more relaxing and easeful state of being, so that the body is ready to go to sleep easily. So let's start. You can sit on your knees, and the nice thing is you can sit on as many pillows as you like. I just picked a few from my couch, but you can pick also 3 or 4 or even 5. So if you have knees that are tense or tender, then you can just give yourself a pretty high lift. It's all good. Any pose that works for you. Placing the hands on your thighs, taking a full breath in and breathe out through the mouth. And then you can either close your eyes, or if you don't find that comfortable, you can just stare at the ground. And the first step is to notice your breath. Notice that every in-breath creates an expansion in the body, an opening in the body. And allow that to happen. And every time you breathe out, the body gently contracts again, falls back where it came from. Now let's use this natural movement of your breath to move. So you can open up your eyes, and the next time you breathe in, you allow this spaciousness to float into the body. And as you breathe out, now bring the palms of your hands down as if you move through thick air, allowing the body to gently close again. Same thing, a little bit more active. Breathing in, press the tops of the feet down, and from the power of your legs you lift. And breathing out, the palms of the hands gently come down and you come back onto your seat. Let's do this one more time. Breathing in, allow the body to open, use the space around your body. And breathing out, gently coming back to the ground. Now the hands come forwards and you find yourself a child's pose. You take one breath in, lengthening the crown of the head forwards. And on the out breath, you draw the lower belly in and up, and you start to wave through the spine. So you lift the lower back, middle back, upper back. And you come into the half plank, and you keep the belly strong, but you allow the hips to gently come a little bit closer to the floor, and you open the chest a little bit. And then you breathe out, you come back onto your all fours, hands and knees, wrists under the shoulders and knees under the hips. Now step your right foot forwards, your right foot to the right thumb, and really allow the hips now to come closer to the ground. And this area of your hips, we shorten it all day by walking and biking and driving your car and sitting. And it's so nice for this area to get some space. Maybe you can even feel it. It's so nice to open that area for a moment. And then you bring the left hand onto the ground. And the right arm moves forwards and up, and you open the chest area, you give it some space. Another area that we shorten during the day when we type behind the computer, and now we just open that area, give it some space. And then breathing out, placing both hands back onto the ground, stepping back onto your hands and your knees. Now let's walk the hands a little bit forwards and out. Bringing the forehead onto the ground, and if the ground is far away, you can also use a block underneath your head. You can always do that, and just stretch out that spine. One breath in. And on the out breath, you press the hands into the ground strong to support yourself, walking them back. Nice. Now on the next in breath, let's step the left foot forwards. And the same thing, you come forward, so you really allow your hip to open, and you can do this in your own way. As much space as you have, you use. But it's never about pressing or pushing, right? Just what works for the body. Now bring that right hand onto the ground, and then the left arm moves forwards and up, and you open the chest. And you can even bring the shoulder blades a little bit towards each other, so you really feel the chest, the front of the body opening. Breathing out, bringing the hand forwards again and on the ground. stepping back onto your hands and your knees. From here, curl the toes under, because our feet need a little stretch too sometimes. And then you find a child's pose, and you take one breath in. On the out breath, you draw the lower belly in and up, and you wave through that spine. This is spinal massage, guys. And you allow the hips to gently come closer to the floor, but keep pressing the hands into the floor. Keep lifting yourself up. And then breathing out back into your child's pose. You can uncurl the toes now. Now from here, you keep seated on the pillows. You draw the lower belly gently in and up. You round up the spine. You breathe and you lift up the arms, and one more time you press the tops of the feet down in order to open up. Breathing out, the palms of the hands go down as if you gently start to embrace the ground coming closer to you. When it's evening time, we literally move from up down. So breathing in, surrendering to gravity here, breathing out. Allow the energy of the evening time to come into your system. And now you keep seated, but one more time, breathing in, opening up the rib cage, opening up the chest, broadening the back. Breathing out, bringing the hands all the way down. Allow them to land onto your thighs. Take a full breath in through the nose. A big breath out through the mouth. And then just take a second to feel the body as it is now. And you can stay here, if you like to stay here a little bit longer. It's a perfect starting point for some meditation if you would like. But you can also flow into your evening. And I wish you a wonderful evening and a good night sleep.